Oh, you're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across a reading, you already know if you watch with a good heart and good intentions, you're blessed and protected. But if you watch with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, low blown 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all accents and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and hurry. You reap what you sow for Baba, so don't do to those what you would have want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and the ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. Collective. I was gonna come on yesterday and do some readings for the moon cycle, but it made no sense. I was probably just gonna pick up on my energy with the mood that I was in. So I decided to make it a relaxing day and a me time day. So today we jumping on and doing some collective energy readings. Tap into your energy to see what the universe wants you to know. You already know how we go. You already know how this flows. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. This could be your energy. This could be mine. It's somebody else's timeline. I'm going to ring this bell to remove, rebuke, banish the spells, evil eye, projections out of my place, out of my space, out of my face, including yours. I'm trying to think if I heard any sirens before I even started this reading or not. But collective. Let's get into it because these are not going to be long readings. Because again, I'm done giving my energy to something that I'm not gaining from. So, but we're going to do what we're going to do to put the message out there. And it is what it is. So, angels, ancestors, spirits, and the divine white light, attribute. Please provide me with some insight. We're going straight. We're getting straight to it. I ain't procrastinating. This is a collective energy reading, collective energy reading, collective energy reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You know your story. Alright. Who are we exposing for the collective? A new love interest, romantic partner. A twin flame. Ooh. A soulmate. A twin flame. We're talking about a new love interest, a romantic partner, a twin flame collective. That could be a scammer, con artist, thief. A scammer, con artist, thief's friend. This is somebody that's a scammer, con artist, thief's friend. A karmic female, secret admirer. Let's do that over. I don't really do love readings, so I ain't even gonna bother tapping into that shit. Alright, let's try this again. What information do we need to know? Who do we need to know about? Somebody's brother. A brother and a sister, religious figure, scammer, con artist, thief. We are being aware of a brother and sister energy. A religious figure, brother and sister. They scammers, con artists, and thieves. So a brother and sister energy. Religious figure, scammer, con artist, thieves. That's what we getting. A mother, an uncle, karmic twin flame, a karmic female, a karmic twin flame, and a karmic female. This could be the brother and sister. So we're talking about a brother and sister, a religious figure, and they're scammers, con artists, and thieves. A brother or sister, a religious figure, scammers, con artists, thieves. All right, let's get into it. Hey. You running laps around these karmics. So collective, there's a brother and sister energy and a religious figure that are con artists, and you're running laps around these karmics. Yeah, they're racing against time. Look, running laps around the karmic, racing against time. There's no coincidences how this comes out. You running laps around these karmics and they racing against time. Racing. You running laps around these karmics and they racing against time, collective. They can't keep up. They can't keep up with you. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. So it looks like this confirmation. You're running laps around these karmics that are a bunch of scammers, con artists, and thieves. So maybe this brother and sister and this religious figure was trying to scam you, con you, steal from you. And whatever this was, they was on a journey to nowhere. So it was unsuccessful. It was not a plan that was successful. They were trying to do root work on you. This brother sister energy was doing root work on you, collective. Now there's about to be an execution, root work execution. They were trying to execute you. They were doing some root work to try to execute you, collective. Root work execution. Related to you by marriage. Somebody's related to you by a marriage. A religious figure could be related to you by a marriage. Current timeline. This is something that's happening current time. You're running laps around these karmics in this current timeline. There's about to be an execution. They're doing root work this current timeline. There's about to be a blood bath. Blood bath. I don't even know why I said it like that. A blood bath. Racing against time. Somebody's going through something right now. Current, not gonna say right now, but current timeline energy. Somebody's dealing with some shit. They need medical assistance. They was on a journey to Nowhereville. Now they sick and racing against time. Because they were doing root work on you, collective. A brother and sister energy and a religious figure that a bunch of scammers, con artists, and thieves. It don't take that long to go into your house. Hey! How you doing? We got remote viewing. They remote viewing you, collective. Good evening. What time is it in India? It is 11:31 a.m. in the United States. What time is it in India? (9 p.m.) Okay. Well, hey, from India. What part of India you are? Ian. Ooh, somebody's a snitch. Collector, somebody snitched on this brother, sister, and this religious figure. Tamil. Okay. I'm asking you, like, if I actually know where that is at, and I have no clue. Are you in the, like, can I say, you in the, are you in, like, the, how can I say, expensive part, the ghetto part, or right in between? Because every place has a luxury part, every part has a poor part, and every part has a part that's, like, just in the middle. So where you are? You in the middle? You chilling? You chilling? So collective, they are remote viewing you, but somebody snitched on them. This is why there's an execution. Somebody's a tattletale. In between. Somebody's a tattletale, collective. Somebody told on somebody. Somebody snitched on this brother and sister. That's why there's going to be an execution. This brother and sister was doing root work on you to try to execute you. This is a religious figure that could be related to you by a marriage. They remote viewing you and somebody snitching on them. Oh, okay, okay. Hacking. They were out here hacking you, collective. You want to do that? You don't want to do that. A karmic couple. The karmic couple could be the brother and sister. You don't have to actually be somebody that's in a relationship. Yes, collective energy reading. There's a brother, a sister, and a religious figure that came out on the table. So there's a brother, a sister, a religious figure, and they're scammers, con artists, and thieves. There could be a religious figure that's related to somebody by a marriage. This brother and sister energy was doing root work to try to bring some type of execution to somebody in the collective, but the collective is running laps around these karmics. This brother and sister energy is racing against time. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. This is something that's happening in this current timeline. There's about to be a bloodbath. Somebody needs medical assistance, and this karmic couple could be trying to hack you. Yeah, anonymous tip. Bloodbath. Somebody's been snitched on. We got the word snitch and anonymous tip. The word snitch and anonymous tip. Somebody snitched on them. Somebody's told us. Somebody tattletale. Somebody was a whistleblower. Somebody told on these brother and sister religious figure energy. Yeah, because they ooh, wow. Nasty. Because they nasty. They nasty. Take it as it resonates. It don't have to be your brother and sister. It's a brother and sister energy. You know your story. Only take what resonates. This could be somebody that's related to you by a marriage. Somebody that married into your family. These people need to go heal. If you know that you don't got a blood brother and sister, then this story is not for you. If you know a brother and sister that's grimy, then this might be for you. They on borrowed time, collective, because there's a snitch. They was told on. They ratted on. They learning karmic lessons because they was trying to hack you. They was freaking doing confirmation. They were doing root work on you, collective. Yeah, necromancy. A karmic couple was doing necromancy. This current timeline, you running laps around this karmic. They on borrowed time learning karmic lessons. This brother, sister, and religious figure. This is somebody that got a speech impediment. They stutter or mumble. Somebody can have a speech impediment. They stutter, they mumble, they have a lisp. This ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. You have a nasty ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that needs medical assistance. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. So this brother energy could be your ex-boyfriend. A sister energy could be somebody's ex-girlfriend. You know, take the story as it resonates. But there's an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend that's in this here. A karmic couple and a brother and sister energy. A religious figure. And somebody that's related to you by a marriage. So somebody married into your family, collective, to try to spiritual organ harvest off of you. They were trying to spiritually organ harvest off of you, collective. Yeah, they manipulated others to help them too. They need to go heal. They nasty and they actually over here doing spiritual organ harvesting. I see 144. Yeah, a sister related. Confirmation with a sister related. There's a sister related brother. Confirmation. So this is a sister energy that's on borrowed time. They were out here remote viewing you and they're doing root work. You know what's funny? I just finished watching a reading and it named my ex's sister Shantae. My ex's sister is named Shantae. My ex's name that's a psycho is named Timothy Crawford. There was a reading that said Crawford. We're going to blast it out here. There's an ex-boyfriend named Timothy Crawford and his sister named Shantae Crawford that's been out here fucking with me. This Timothy Crawford is the one that caused me to go through a domestic violence situation that got my son removed, that hurt and abused me, and had the nerve to fucking to message me back in 2001, claiming that he didn't hurt my son, that he don't know what the fuck he talking about, and then decided to ghost my ass because I told him he had a few days to tell me the truth or I was gonna blast him on the internet. And he didn't confess, so I blasted him on the internet. He want to act like he not a baby abuser and a woman abuser. And I got an old message from his fiance that he was supposed to marry. Or something, or I don't know what the fuck she was. She was messaging me, asking me about him. And this was a while ago. I mean, a while ago. And I still have those messages. I still have the messages screenshot, saved, and all that. So I hope y'all not coming in my energy to play with me, because everything that you did or you have done, I remember. And whatever you have ever messaged me, don't ever think that I don't have your fucking message screenshot saved. Because I do. So it's funny how we got brother-sister energy coming out here. And I just finished watching your reading that said the name Shantae, which is the sister of my ex-boyfriend named Timothy Crawford. Crawford was another reading that I said was the first last name that was said in the reading. You see how many people are leaving? Because they watching me. And they being exposed right on the camera. I'm done. I'm exposing people by name. I am so done with everybody and all of y'all. Y'all have no idea. So, y'all all getting exposed. So, let's continue with this one, because I'm starting to resonate with this shit. Now that the sister is clarified, I'm starting to resonate with it now. It says they siphon untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They can't handle the heat. So they siphon your energy, and now they're learning karmic lessons. Somebody snitched on them, collective. There was an anonymous tip. Yeah, they losing their sight. They could have some type of gifts, and now they're losing their sight from this necromancy. Messing with the dead. Doing root work. Yeah, they're running out of money. And my ex-boyfriend, that's a psycho, he has a speech impediment. He stutters and he mumbles. Yeah, Cinderella. You could be coming up as a Cinderella energy, collective. You're somebody who's royal but don't look royal. Somebody married into your family, related to you by marriage. Cinderella energy. Somebody married to you, related to you by marriage, married in your family. Somebody's ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend could have married in your family, collective. But you got an anonymous tip. You could be coming out as a freaking Cinderella energy. Somebody was trying to slave you, make you a slave when you really royalty. Yeah, whatever they did to you was unforgettable. They manipulated others to do nasty shit to you and spiritual organ harvest from you, collective. They were scheming. They were manipulating others to be scheming. Lost but not forgotten. Something was lost, but it wasn't forgotten, collective. Whatever these people were doing, this root work. Yeah, they need to vacate the premises. So they need to vacate the premises, collective. They can't think straight. This person is not related to you. So they're not your blood, but they're related to you by marriage. They can't think straight because you're running laps around these karmics. They were doing blood magic. That's why there's about to be a bloodbath to this karmic couple in this current karmic timeline. Because they were doing blood magic for opportunities, root work, blood magic. By day they one way, by day they one way, by night they another. So they pretend to be something that they're not. They were trying to make you a third-degree victim. They were trying to victimize you. And they were trying to close your roads, your gates, and block your path. They were trying to block your way, collective. They're on borrowed time learning karmic lessons, trying to make you a victim, doing necromancy on you, trying to block you. The actions against you will have them in great regret. They're gonna be in great regret, collective, for coming for you. They try to get you fired. So they try to get you fired. This ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend of yours trying to get you fired. Everyone knows the truth now, and the secrets are revealed. You could be born in July, or somebody could be a Gemini. A Cancer Leo. Somebody could be a Cancer Leo, or something happened in July. They're alone now. This sister related to this brother, the sister related to this ex-boyfriend, is alone now. Trying to unalive you in your sleep. They were trying to unalive you in your sleep, collective. Now they're losing their sight. Because shit is out of control. They're running out of money in this present moment. They're running out of money now, presently. They don't got no money. Yeah, a friend. Everybody knows the truth. A friend, unforgettable. There's a friend that knows the truth. Wicked. About their wicked scheming. Their friends know the truth. It's being traced, or Tracy, somebody could be named Tracy, or this is being traced back to this brother and sister energy. And rumors is going around about this brother, sister, religious figure energy. That's a scammer, con artist, thief. They were told to leave it alone, and they didn't. In one ear, out the other. Non-believers, because they didn't believe who you were, or they didn't believe you, or they didn't believe something. They need to make peace with this imperfection, because everybody knows the truth. Yeah, sabotage. They were trying to sabotage you. Everybody knows that they were trying to sabotage you. Yeah, sabotage somebody that was true and faithful. Sabotage true and faithful. Everybody knows the truth. Yeah, they did it for the money. They wanted to show. They better get ready, because shit's about to blow. Shit's about to blow up in their face. Yeah, because you are a chosen one the world is calling for. And the actions against you will have them in great regret. Somebody could be traveling by the sea to try to have you replaced. Somebody could have been traveling by the sea to have you replaced. They thought they had the master key to break in. But they stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, because people are getting a second opinion about you. Everybody knows the truth, and the rumors are going around, collective. Where we at? Yup, alchemy. They're having sleepless days and restless nights because of this alchemy that they did on you. On a spiritual OG. You a whole spiritual OG. They did root work on you. They did root work and blood magic. And they try to block your path, your gates, try to get you fired. Try to make you a victim. And they were spiritually organ harvesting from you. Oh, here we go. I haven't seen a fly in my house in a minute. So there goes a monitoring energy right now. Hold on, collective. I don't know if I got it, but I may have. I fucking slammed the shit out of that thing right there. Sorry for the bang, collective, but I had to swoosh. Because I'm the fly killer, murderer. Hey. Ow. So, collective, there's rumors are going around, and everybody knows the truth about this brother, this sister, religious figure energy, and a karmic couple, a friend. This friend of theirs or their friends know the truth. Something's being traced back to these people. They were out here doing root work, blood magic, trying to unalive you in your sleep, trying to sabotage you, trying to block your way, get in your way. Now they can't think straight because they attacked the spiritual OG. They trying to make a spiritual OG a victim, and now they stuck in a rut of being a fucking spiritual slut. Trying to get a spiritual OG fired. Somebody that's a Cinderella energy, somebody that's actually royal blood. Just because they don't look royal doesn't mean they're not royal. You also had an ex-boyfriend and an ex-girlfriend involved. Out here scheming, but somebody snitched on them. Somebody snitched on them on how they were trying to sabotage you, how they were scheming for opportunities, how they were trying to unalive you. They were also hacking you, and there's also somebody related to you by a marriage. They're not your blood. They're not related to you, but they're related to you by marriage. So they're not relating to you by blood, but they're related to you by marriage. Somebody, like I said, they married it to your family to get some type of connection to you, collective. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo, or something happened in July. All right, these people were told to leave it alone, in one ear, out the other, but they did not listen. They're out here watching you, remote viewing you, and you running laps around these karmics, collective, that are out here trying to block you. They need medical assistance for this necromancy that they were doing to you, collective. Somebody could be named Tracy, or this is being traced to this brother, sister, religious figure, karmic couple, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It's being traced back to them. Whether this is your family or somebody else's family. They're a bunch of scammers, con artists, and thieves. And, yeah. Everybody knows the truth of what they were doing. So they can't hide. They can't run. They can't hide. Yeah, this maneuver. Look, maneuver. Betrayal right here. Ruse. Looking right here. Wow. Right in front of me. A maneuver to deal with something, usually skillfully or officially, to plan out subtly with subtle skill or care, manipulate, handle. Somebody was trying to control or steal a situation. A betrayal, backstabbing, disloyalty, double cross. Violation of a person's trust or confidence, moral standards, revelation of something hidden. Yes, this maneuver was hidden. This betrayal was hidden. This ruse, this plan, this deception, this plot, this plan, this with a group of people was exposed. And this is just 3 cards me plucking right there. And y'all saw me plucking it. Yeah, a maneuver to betray you with a group of people. A group of people were trying to betray you and pull off this plan, this scheme. And they have been exposed. They've been exposed. Yeah, savage. Not domesticated, untamed, uncultivated. These are savages. Yeah, but you're protected from this savage's shield. You're shielded from these savages. Yeah, eradicate. They were trying to eradicate you. You're shielded from these savages that were trying to eradicate you. Yeah, they were persistent. They were very persistent in what they were doing. They kept doing something over and over again. Yeah, they were trying to take exclusive ownership. They were trying to take ownership of something that you own. You created something that's yours. Yeah, but you put up some type of boundaries. Some boundaries was put up, and something has put to an end. Yeah, because you're in your prime hour of sunrise. You're about to be the first in rank or have some authority in something, collective. That's why they were trying to stop you, because you're about to be first in rank or have some type of authority in something. So they were out here scheming. Anyway, that was your story. That was your energy. That was your... If you resonate, please feel free to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. If you just feel like supporting this channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Anything you support or anything you donate is greatly appreciated. And that's about it, collective. That is the reading. I'll be back with another energy reading a little bit later. But yeah, collective. If you're looking for anything outside of spirituality, please go fill out that form or go link in my link tree. Go click on my link tree link to look for anything that's outside spirituality. If you're looking for a personal reading, go fill out the form for the personal reading. If you're looking to help yourself to break these curses, go download the Audio Mac and go listen to that free music that I have there for you to listen to. If you want to show some support, go purchase my album that I have on Gumroad. Go purchase those digital books that I have. Go purchase the paperback books that I have on Amazon. Go purchase some merch that I have on Amazon. I have merch and products in a lot of different places if anybody's interested in supporting me. You can also directly purchase items from me. I have spiritual services. I am a homemaker, crafter. I do custom design items. So that's something that you will have to directly communicate with me about. But besides that, all my information is in the description box below. and in my Linktree link. So go browse, and that's it, collective. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, whenever you're calling from or watching from. And I don't know why I'm getting tripped up in my words for some reason while I'm closing out this message. My refrigerator is running, and it hasn't made that sound in a long time. My refrigerator don't really make noise unless that's a spirit. You see how it stopped? I feel like that shit is trying to talk. Anyway, my refrigerator don't be making them so now them sounds like that really. Not like that, like not that loud. Anyway, collective, peace out. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back with another reading. Collective, peace out. Stay prayed up, stay prosperous, stay protected. You already know we in a moon cycle. We in a moon cycle energy. You already know motherfuckers is doing spell work. So if you ain't got all that, if you got a tea light, go light that tea light and put your intentions to protect yourself. It's all in your intentions. So go do what you gotta do and protect yourself. I see y'all later, collective. Peace out.